Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be playing in a few new products, starting off with the one from Makeup by Mario. This is his latest palette. It is set to release in stores on the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I think I saw online. However, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we're going to be playing with this bad boy to see how it is, if you need it or not. I also have some lipstick that I wanted to try out. We're going to kind of keep it really simple because I do want to really focus on the eyeshadow palette. So if you would like to see what look create and get my thoughts on this palette, then make sure you keep on watching. So brows are already on. I will go ahead and leave the link up above so you can check out my up-to-date brow tutorial. Well, it's not really up-to-date, but you can check out my brow tutorial. I will be doing a new up-to-date brow tutorial very soon, so just give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna start off with the face, and to prime we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer Potion, just because I love this one, and this is like my 3rd one if I'm not mistaken. So I really love this one. It's super hydrating, it feels great on the skin, and it helps the makeup last for a while. All right, so for foundation, we're gonna mix 2. The first one being the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless in number 15 Neutral. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish Skin Tint from Huda in 11 Deep. I'm gonna mix these two together just to kind of get my perfect color. This one is a little bit more mattifying, whereas this is a skin tint and a little bit more sheer, but it has more dew to the skin. We're going to be testing out a new sponge today, and this one is by bazzzzacckkk. This is huge compared to what it was, and it is super soft, so I'm very excited. Let's see how it compares to the e.l.f. one, because you guys know I love the e.l.f. sponge. That is my ride or die sponge. Color correct my blemish with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in number 8.1 Neutral. And then to conceal, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way Concealer in Chestnut and the Anastasia Concealer in number 18. This is the Magic Touch Concealer. So I'm going to start off with Chestnut and then top it off with Anastasia. I'm going to go in with the Sephora Translucent Setting Powder and set the rest of. Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. And time to bronze the skin up. I'm going to bronze with this Sephora collection in number 5 and 6. 5 is the Mykonos and 6 is Ibiza. Just going to bronze up the skin. We're going to deepen up this bronzer by adding contour, and I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bakery Bite Size Snackaroons bronzer and contour the skin. This is what it looks like, and it is darker on the skin than it is in this pan, and a little bit goes a very long way. All right, so now it is time to get into the eyes, and we are going to be touching in to the new palette from Makeup by Mario, and it looks like this. Packaging is the standard packaging that is on all of his products, except I feel like this one is, so this one is like the shiny matte, whereas this one is just matte. So this is a little glossy and this is more matte. Both Both still gonna get dirty. As you can see, this one has makeup on it and this one already has makeup on it. So let's show you what the palette looks like. So this is what the palette looks like up close. For me, it's giving more bridal vibes, just a nice, clean, sparkly, everyday person can use. Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, but just a clean palette. He does have a lot of mattes in here, so that is actually really good because you really don't have to dip into another palette. And I like that all of the mattes are more on like the neutral side. It's no like fun color mattes. This is like the standard everyday palette for somebody that's just getting into makeup. I think it is really good. Oh, and then I like that he keeps them simple. So they're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're just E 1 through 12. So he keeps it super simple. So we're gonna go in with E number 9, which is this one, and we're gonna place this in the crease. Let's go in with E4, same brush, and let's do that here. I'm gonna take E3 by the brow bone and see what that does. So we're gonna do the same thing underneath the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna speed through this part because it's the same thing. We're gonna go in with the E number 9 and then go back to the E number 4 and buff that out. I think I'm gonna go in with E number 6 and E number 11. So I'm gonna mix these two together. I think I'm gonna start with one and then top off. So let's do number E11 first. And we're gonna see if we need to spray it. I kind of feel like we might need to spray it, but I just wanna be sure. So you definitely get fallout with this glitter. I'm gonna try with my finger. Number 9 to kind of soften everything. All right, so I do want to top it off with the E number 6. So I'm just gonna take my finger and do it again and just kind of go over top. All right, so I want to try to deepen this look up, and I'm gonna go in with E12 and apply it on the outer. This is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in black. And I'm gonna smudge that out with number 12. So I'm gonna go in with mascara and lashes, and then I'll be right back. So lashes are on. I'm gonna go in with blush, and I'm gonna use the Dior pink one, just because I feel like this is a little bit more on the icy side, so I wanna kind of keep it that type of color. So I'm just gonna go in with the Dior Halo, the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in in pink. Missed the face. So let's go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. Okay, so Mac is upstairs and I don't feel like going upstairs, so we're gonna go in with the Morphe Highlighter Impact in Mirage. For lips, we're gonna go and use the NYX Line Loud Lip Pencil in Rebel Kind. For lips, we're going to be trying out the new Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick. This is the Voluptuous Creamy Hydrating Lip Color, and we got it in 11 NB. So let's go ahead and try this out. All right, we're going to stay in the cool round, and we're going to top it off with Blessed from Sephora. All right, guys, so that completes today's look. Let's go ahead and go over the products that we use, starting off with the sponge. So I really love this Sonia Kashuk sponge. It definitely is up there with my e.l.f. sponge. This one is super soft, super fluffy, super not like bouncy, but like super like pillow-like. I just love how it felt. I love how it applied the foundation. I love how it applied the powders. I am definitely going to go back and go grab some more of these, and they're affordable just like the e.l.f. one. I think this was like 2 for $10, maybe like 2 for $12 at the most. So it's definitely worth it. I love how this sponge felt and worked and all of the above. The next new product that we used was by Dior. Well, I used it new here on YouTube. However, I did use it on my Instagram Reels. So if you're not following me on IG, please go ahead and head over there. Sometimes I try out new things over there before I hit them over here, just because this is a longer video kind of thing. It's kind of like, well, it's actually pretty much the same. However, I tried it there first. So I love this blush. You guys know already I love this blush if you're following me on IG. It's definitely universal because it does adapt to your pH levels and all of that good stuff. So this is like the perfect pink. Super, super pretty. Really love this. Now let's move on to talking about this Mario palette. So the packaging, white, standard, like all of his packaging. The only difference is the normal packagings are a little bit shinier, whereas this one is like the pure matte, no shine. It does feel a little bit, oh, I guess they're kind of the same as far as weight. Definitely weighted, very just nice, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Of course, the white will get dirty, so you might need to grab some makeup wipes to clean it off. The mirror is very clear, super pretty, nice size, great for doing the eyes and actually your whole face. But it's a very nice size mirror. So, as far as these shadows go, let me block out this mirror so you guys don't get the reflection. So as far as the shadows go, they fall on the cooler side of the spectrum. They have more of like a grayish undertone. So if you're somebody that likes those gray, cooler colors, this is going to be the palette for you, because actually all of these palettes have like that gray undertone, even to the extent of the shimmers. Even this brown one right here, it looks brown and bronzed. However, it still has like a grayish undertone. So if you're somebody that likes gray, how things to go cooler on you, you would absolutely love this. It definitely is very pretty when you're taking pictures. The pictures that I took came out very, very pretty. The eyes especially. It doesn't look so much as a glitter on the eyes when you take the picture. It gives more of like a wet type of look. These shadows remind me of his like celestial glitters that you can use on the eyes and the face. Do I have one here? Yes. So it reminds me of these if they were in eyeshadow form. That's what these would be. Love the glitter. Super pretty. It's not a shimmer. It's not a metallic. It is definitely like a true glitter-esque feel. They are very pretty. But yeah, I feel like, do you need this palette? I would say if you don't have his other ones, get his other ones first. But if you are somebody that likes the cooler tones, you're gonna really love this palette. I personally don't gravitate towards the cooler side of the spectrums unless I'm creating like smoky eyes where I really want a lot of definition. However, even this one right here, even when I placed it on my eye, it didn't go crazy deep. So it's not like a color that's gonna go deep on somebody of my skin tone. So yeah, I feel like if you're just dibbling and dabbling into Mario and you're just kind of figuring out what to get first, definitely invest in this palette first before you do anything else. This palette, love, 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 love this palette. This is definitely like a palette that is good for first time people that are just trying to get into makeup or just want to try makeup. This is a good basic matte palette to start off with. And then he also has the shimmer palette as well. I feel like those two would be like your staple palettes. And then venture, if you want to play with this one, then go ahead, but not for a first time purchase from his brand. I feel like those two eyeshadow palettes would be best. Would I repurchase it again? Probably not, only because I feel like it didn't like wow me. But it is a very pretty palette, but it didn't wow me. It didn't have that wow factor. Like, I love his other two palettes so much more. He could have came out with just like these right here. Would have been really cool if he would have did a cooler, like a all cool palette like this one. I keep referencing this one, but I love this one. If he would have did a cool tone, gray tone palette like this, and then did a separate shimmer palette like this. That way you kind of get to customize and you get everything that you want out of his palettes. I feel like those would have been like great for his line. Yeah, that's how I feel. So if you feel like you love Mario and you just want to support him, absolutely. If you feel like, excuse me, if you feel like you like the great tones, you like the cooler sides of the spectrum, then absolutely. If you like soft looks, this will definitely give you a soft, cooler tone look. This is also probably really good for bridal work. Like those lighter colors would be great for bridals just because it gives like a soft, airy look, and I think that would be very, very pretty. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Hopefully he expands his bronzers and fixes those colors and extends his blushes before we see anything else from him. That would be phenomenal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to seeing my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that post notification bell so you stay up to date every time I upload and you don't miss an upload. And yeah, until next time, bye guys. Let's get this up.